Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Only Kanye can make a song out of that. Good morning. I have a friend whose 2-year-old daughter is like obsessed with that song. She wakes up, good morning. What a week, y'all. What a mother trucking week. Did anyone else have a week? Man, I had a week. It's all right. It's all right. I'm here. It's all good. Living, thriving. Happy to see y'all here. I had a lot to cover this week, y'all. There was like a whole... Hold on. Let me introduce myself. It's me, Lauren Cadillac, aka OG Cadillac, aka Mother of the Decade. Live. I'm over this week. I can't wait for Sunday. On Sunday, I am meeting my son in Las Vegas. It is his 21st birthday. And we are going to have so much fun. Okay. This whole week is fucked. So Sunday I wake up and there's some shooter that is shooting up Brown University, which is part of the Ivy League. Ivy League, by the way, is just a group of northeastern colleges that decided to call themselves that, okay? Our idiot FBI director, Kash Patel, went out and told everyone they had caught the guy. They hadn't. So, hey Nene, welcome. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, so they had not caught the guy, but the FBI director said they did. Anyhow, I guess some homeless man found him dead or something. He's gone. It's over. The Brown nightmare is over. That's Sunday morning. We wake up to that. Then Monday morning, we wake up to Rob Reiner's dead. Who's Rob Reiner? Was my first question. Like, I'd heard that name, but I don't know who that is. And then I looked it up. He's the dude who directed Princess Bride. He was on that racist TV show All in the Family. You remember with the, like, it used to be on Nick at Night. It had, like, the annoying wife singing. The whole family was singing, but she was like, ah! In the intro. Do you remember that? She sang like I do. I was like, oh, I guess I have a chance. Anyhow, he played the son-in-law. Okay. So then he went on to direct Princess Bride. What else did he direct? When Harry Met Sally. I never saw that one. Oh, This is Spinal Tap. I did watch that one. Oh, he directed LBJ. I didn't see that one, but I heard a lot about it. Bucket List. I liked that one. I did see that. American President. I loved that one. Stand By Me is a classic, but I don't remember it. Oh, A Few Good Men. You Can't Handle the Truth. So yeah. Hey, Red Bunny, welcome. Hey. All right, so Rob Reiner, like, directed. The most important film is Princess Bride, obviously. Then I would say The American President, at least in my mind. I do like This is Spinal Tap, but I thought that was a Christopher Guest movie. So then we find out late Sunday, Monday morning, that Rob Reiner and his spouse have been taken from us by someone, and that person used knives and, like, cut them. Okay, it's just been a week, y'all. It's just been a week. Then, on Monday, Luigi's in court on some suppression motions, which we're going to get into. Okay. Then, Anna Kepner's older stepbrother went and testified in family court. I don't know what day that was. It's exhausting. I thought, like, being overwhelmed by the Diddy documentary was like, no. It's just more. I swear, it's relentless, y'all. Will we ever catch a break? I don't think so. Where do you guys want to start? Where should we begin? We'll do Luigi in between because he's eye candy. So let's start with Anna Kepner's brother. Okay. You guys remember, or stepbrother. Anna Kepner was the girl who was found on the boat, the cruise ship. I can't tell you enough how much I would never take a cruise. And if you recall, there's this whole family law thing going on. And the Anna Kepner's step-sibling's dad is trying to gain custody of them. Oh, Red Bunny wants to start with David. Sorry, I already got into Anna Kepner. Let's get Kepner and then we'll do David, okay? Because David's nice and quick. All right. So the 18-year-old stepbrother came and testified in the family law case this week. And let's see if we can catch.
With your father, internet.
Yes.
And were your siblings, in 2024, did you in fact have regular visitation with your
Bro, I
father?
can't hear you.
Yes.
And were your siblings,
there we go.
both PH and CH, were they present during these visitations?
Yes.
Was there ever a time that you witnessed either yourself or your siblings saying they did not want to visit with or spend time with your father?
No, sir.
Sure not.
During the time, no.
Has there ever been any allegations of abuse, physical or otherwise, by your father of
Okay, so
yourself?
they're right now trying to establish
I'm aware
that
of
his
apparently
father
a
is
BB
not
gun,
complicit.
someone getting shot with a BB gun, but
To 2024, and you're in high school, right?
yes.
And what year are you now?
My senior year, 12th grade.
And what are you?
This seems like a very pleasant young man. He's a 12th grader about to graduate high school, like same age as Anna.
This year.
And how are you doing in school?
I'm doing good.
Going to graduate on time?
Yes, sir.
And do you have any plans for after school?
I plan on going to trade school to possibly get put on an oil rig out in the Gulf.
Your mother told you.
Trade school is so good. I know, Nene, Red Butterfly, we're too old for this, but Nene, your kids, plumbing, electric, HVAC, law, doctor, dentist, trade school is the way to go, guys.
That she wanted to move to Titusville with both your two other siblings.
She said yes.
Okay, so basically the mom was going to go move to live with Kepner's family, dad, whatever, and he is like a senior in this high school. So the mom's like, why don't you just stay with your dad and finish out your senior year? We don't uproot your whole life, blah, blah, blah.
Your high school time here in Internet.
Yes, sir.
Was that important to you?
Yes, sir.
Why was that important to you?
It's my senior year, and I knew everybody over here and all my family's over here, so I told her that I was thinking about staying over with my dad after I finished high school.
And how did your mother respond to that?
She said that this is what she was afraid of and that this is why she didn't want me staying over here.
Okay, so he's fine staying with his dad. My mom is like, I knew that would happen, and I hate that. But, like, once he graduates high school, he's an 18-year-old man. He can live wherever he wants. Like, who cares? I mean, like, okay. Segue to some personal shit real quick. My precious boy is turning 21 on Sunday. And law school applications were due a month ago, and they did not get done. My precious child decided that he wants some real life experience before he goes to law school. What can I do about that? What exactly can I do? He is a grown man. It is his life. Everything I could do, I have done. Everything that was within my control and stuff, that was like that first 3 fundamental years, then like, the teenage years, and then that's it. I don't have control anymore. So, like, a grown man gets to do what a grown man wants to do as long as a grown man pays his own bills. That goes for women, too, right? Like, a grown people, I'm his mom, but I'm not responsible for him in that way anymore. He is responsible for him in that way. So it's always weird to me when people are like, oh, it's like he's an 18-year-old man. He can go do whatever he wants. All right.
So I want to fast forward to an incident on April 22nd, 2024. You remember roughly that day?
Yes.
So what happened on that day?
I was called up to the front office, and originally I didn't know what was going on, so I came up without my stuff. Realized my mom was there to pick me up, so I had to go back to my classroom and grab my stuff. And when I walked out to the car with them, they asked for me to give them my phone, and they powered off my phone, and then...
Okay, so this is his junior year, because it's April 24, right? Yes. So his mom and stepdad show up, call him out of school, sign him out of school, get him to the car, and say, turn off your phone.
Told me...
Let me stop there for a second break. So at the time that you were being called to, was it the principal's office or what?
It was to the front office, the main office.
At the time that you were called, did your mother communicate to you at all, hey, the reason why that she was going to the school?
No, sir.
Did you have any knowledge or idea that your mother was going to school to get you on that particular day?
No, sir.
And then when you get there, were you surprised that you saw your mother?
Yes, sir.
Was Christopher Kepner there as well too?
I don't remember if he was in the office. Well, it's her vehicle, but yes.
And then so what happened once you got in the vehicle?
They asked for my phone, and they took my phone, I powered it off, and then...
Let me stop you there. So your phone did have a Life 360 or tracking device?
Yes.
Does a Life 360 or tracking device work if your phone is turned off?
No. Not to my knowledge.
And then, so do you have any means to communicate with your father or anyone else about what was going on at that particular moment?
I was going to try to text my dad, but I couldn't because they had my phone. I couldn't communicate with anybody.
Did you want to go with your mother and Christopher Kepner on that day?
No, sir.
Was that against your will?
Yes, sir.
And then, so what happened once you were in the vehicle and then you started the trial?
I gave them my phone. They powered it off. They told me wherever I was going that I was going to start school over here, which was against everything we've talked about. I told them no, I wasn't. And when we tried to come to a stop, I tried getting out.
Let me stop you there. So at any time were you trying to harm yourself or commit suicide?
No, sir.
You were just, what was your intention of trying to get out of the vehicle once they came to a stop?
Trying to get out of the vehicle so they couldn't take me away from everything.
Yeah,
And
so I
what
can
did
go back to
Christopher
school.
Kepner do at that point?
They had
Imagine your mom and stepdad just picking you up when you live with your dad, you're at school, like, oh, hey, you don't live there anymore. You're going to this school now.
held me against the seat, and he put his arm around the back of my neck, holding me up against the front seat. She held me there as well.
Was your mother still in the front seat or did she go to the back seat?
At that time, she had crawled to the back seat and started holding me.
And then Christopher Kepner, what exactly did he do with his arm?
He put his arm around my neck, like pushed me up against the front seat.
So was your head pinned against the front seat?
Yes, sir.
And did you remain conscious the whole time, or did you black out? Or?
I believe I blacked out once or
Yeah. So Anna Kempner's dad put his arm around this kid's throat. With her stepmother's help. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, your 16-year-old's gonna kill people, but like, come on. It's weird. I don't like it. Okay, on to David. Okay, here's the thing. This is what I don't understand about the David thing. The PI just released information that they found a burn cage or an incinerator cage in an unopened box at David's house. Okay. So your girl had to Google what the hell is a bird cage. It's literally just like a fire pit. Like if you want to have a fire, oh, well, this guy, I guess, is burning documents or whatever. You use this cage, you have the fire in it, and that way, you know, shit doesn't fly into the air and your house doesn't burn down. Okay. Hey, another CG. Welcome. Okay, so what's the big deal? It's like unopened. Although I could see a 20-year-old having. See, here's what I think happened. So far, this is what I think happened. I think David and this girl were using, and I think she OD'd. Okay? I think him and his 20-something-year-old friends freaked out, and they bought a incinerator. That, okay, well, we could burn it. And then when they got the actual cage, they were like, oh, that's not what we thought it would be. And then because they're 20 and panicking and all these things happen, they don't think to return it. That's where I'm at right now. Now, there has been grand jury meetings. They're saying not a grand jury indictment, but a like exploratory grand jury. I know for a fact some of his management was called to the grand jury and were very hesitating. We know because one of the witnesses came out in the hallway and was yelling with this lawyer, like she was being so mean about why I didn't call 911. I didn't think it was my job. That's crazy. Oh, he said it wasn't my job and I want the tour to go on. That's people make me sick. Like, what? You see a 14-year-old child possibly deceased, possibly like ODing, who knows, and you don't call for help. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. It does not. Oh, because you want money. Okay. I don't know. What is happening in our world? Like, what is actually going on right now? Is it because I'm old? Like, is it because I'm old, so now I'm like, oh, everything's so crazy? Like, or has everything always been crazy and I just realized it? Like, what is it? One thing I am doing today is buying an issue of Vanity Fair, okay? I heard the gossip in that article is on high. The chief of staff lady, woo, she just gossip, and I love tea. I also love that Carolyn Levitt, I thought she was older than me. She's 28. It's called sunscreen, Carolyn, whatever her fucking name is. Okay. Now I'm going to get to some eye candy, all right? We're going to talk about Luigi. So, I'm pretty confident we have discussed detention, right? When a person is detained by law enforcement must Mirandize. That's a totally made up verb, by the way. Lawyers made it up. They must Mirandize or read the Miranda rights to the detainee. Okay? Because once you're detained, you're not free to leave. So it's not just a regular ass conversation anymore, right? As it turns out with our boy Luigi, when he was at the McDonald's, he was boxed in by the police. He clearly was not free to leave. Now, no one said you are detained, but he was clearly not free to leave. And they were asking him all kinds of questions. No Miranda rights read, none. Nothing about rights, nothing. Okay? And he did tell him he had a different name and show him a fake ID, which did give rise to probable cause, but not probable cause to search his bag. And so while they're at the McDonald's, one of the cops starts searching his bag because she didn't want to pull a Smith or whatever. So apparently some cop in that town had seized a backpack, taken it back to the station. They found out there was a BOMB in it, right? So she's like, I'm going to search it for a BOMB. So she does that. And then I guess she's satisfied that there isn't one in there because she takes the backpack in her patrol car back with her to the station. They take Mangione in another patrol car to the station, okay? Instead of walking the probably 15 feet, it could not be more than 100 yards, okay? Instead of walking to go get a warrant, instead of going to an ADA and going, hey, I think we have the guy, can we whip up a warrant real quick? They deep dive search, her and another cop deep dive search his bag, and that's where they find the manifesto, they find the bullet magazine, and they find a silencer and the rest of the gun. I know that was an illegal search. The prosecution knows that's an illegal search. The defense knows that's an illegal search. And more importantly, the judge knows that's an illegal search. And guys, there goes your whole case. How are you going to say it was this kid if you don't have the weapon, you don't really have any actual facial ID, you don't have fingerprints, nothing that you got out of that backpack can be used. Also, he has been charged federally and at the state level for the same crime. That is a double jeopardy issue. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but Luigi's lawyer is Mark Angelofini or whatever, wife. I think her name's Lisa, but I don't remember. Magnifico. He represented Diddy. He got Diddy off, bro. Mark's wife has already gotten the terrorism charges dropped for Luigi, okay? Those are two of the best attorneys in America right now. All right, let's see what ABC News says.
Excludes statements the United Healthcare CEO murder suspect made while in custody at the Altoona, Pennsylvania Police Department. The suspect is expected to appear in court for day 9 of a hearing to determine if
Look at those brows. He's just adorable.
prosecutors can use some key evidence in the state trial. The defense is arguing officers illegally searched the suspect's backpack and the evidence they found should be thrown out. And now questions are growing about how the suspect was questioned during his arrest. ABC legal analyst Brian Buckmeyer is here.
All right, hold on. Let's go right here. Now, this is what Mangione's lawyer is arguing is a detention. He has a wall here, a table here, and a cop here. And then this perspective we're seeing is another cop's video. So cop here, right? Back where we are. Can he get out? Is he free to leave? I don't think so. That's a detention to me. All right, let's go look at more footage.
Those two key factors.
So we got one cop here and the other here and a wall.
Saying, I want my attorney, I do not consent or do not have knowledge that I'm consenting to this recording, would be grounds for that recording to be thrown out, and it appears that the prosecution is primed to do that.
What are you watching for today?
I'm looking to see how this ends. I mean, this has been, even for a defense attorney who practices in the state, a long suppression hearing. Are witnesses going to come up for the defense to try to push back on the legality of both the statements and the searching of the backpack?
It's been like a 9-day.
We're talking about two different.
I mean, it's been several days. They were definitely there Monday. I think they started it earlier in December, but then people got sick. So it got moved the rest to this week. I mean, it has been a long suppression hearing. And I gotta say this. The dude was really smart to go to a small town. Okay. If he is in fact the gunman, to go to a small town where you know the police are going to be completely incompetent is genius. Genius. That's all I'm going to say about that. I mean, big town police are pretty incompetent usually too, but small town, you're guaranteed they're going to be incompetent. Smart. Really smart. Really, really smart. Okay, so let's switch coasts and go to California. Our boy, Alan Jackson, is defending Nick Reiner, Rob Reiner's son. All right, so I had started talking about Rob Reiner. So as it turns out, he has, technically he has 4 kids. Him and Penny Marshall were married and they adopted a daughter. She's like in her 60s. Then he married the lady he was married to still. She's like a photographer or whatever. And they had 3 kids, 2 sons and a daughter. This is the son, Nick. Nick has always been a problem child. By the time 2016 rolled around, he had been in rehab 17 times. Drug rehab. Somehow, after his last stint of rehab, he convinced his parents that he was not lying, that he would never lie or manipulate them, and that the drug experts, the doctors who have degrees in addiction and deal with addicts every day are in fact the ones lying. Like, what? The dude is so good at flipping the script. So good. Okay, then I found this guy. He does body language analytics, okay? And apparently Nick and Rob made a movie in 2016 about Nick's story, essentially a useless drug addict child. Now, I'm not saying all drug addicts are useless. My issue with this drug addict is that he's a fucking Nepo baby. And he's like, woe is me. Yeah. So many of the drug addicts that I know, if they had been born Nepo babies, they would not have been drug addicts. Okay? Like, it just kind of, it's a little irksome. It's like looking at Donald Trump Jr. or something. Like, it just kind of irks me. And then to have the audacity. So apparently the night that they were killed is that they were at some party, and Nick was walking around to everyone at the party asking them how famous they were and all kinds of weird shit. And of course, no one knew who Nick Reiner was. Nobody knows who Rob Reiner's kids are. Ridiculous. So he's sitting there just being this arrogant prick. And I guess his parents were fighting with him about it. But they couldn't let him out of their sight because he's a junkie and they couldn't trust him to stay sober. Like, so they're micromanaging, helicopter parenting an adult. I'm not doing that shit in my life. Like, if my kid wants to go do drugs, go ruin your life. Whatever. It's on you. It's your life. Okay, so this interview is fucking weird. Okay, this is Nick. This is 2016. So he still has like a jawline. Just watch it. Let me just mute it because like we don't even need to see the words. Just look at his expressions. Okay, now Rob talks. Hold on. Let's just look at Nick's expressions. Like, look at this look. Hold on. Let me watch Nick's face. Like, what is he looking at? There's an interviewer here, and Nick is looking here, right? Like, and then his dad is next to him. It's very bizarre. Okay. Now he actually gives his dad a look. Look how he turns back. I wish I could, like, zoom in on this. Look at this look. Okay. Uncomfortable. The whole thing is so awkward. Look at him now. Look at him now. Look at him now. Just, now he's reading his mind, touching his face. This is a kid who grew up in Hollywood, right? Like,
baseball, but I just
this is really interesting. Hold on. All right, let's get on this.
more about this. He knows I don't know anything, so I'll learn whatever he has to teach me.
I just think that's such a fascinating thing to say, that like your father, who you would always want to be at his best as your father, may be a type of person who's at his best when he's making movies, and that makes him more understandable or relatable as a father to you, which is so fascinating to me.
Yeah, that it really clicked for me because we didn't bond a lot as a kid. Like, he really liked baseball, I liked basketball, and he could watch that with my brother, but baseball. But I just, when I saw him do that, and it was something that I'm interested in, I was like, wow, like he really knows a lot, and like.
Now we're actually.
Is that not some Nepo baby shit? Oh, I don't like baseball, so he watched basketball or baseball with my brother and not me. Oh, wah. Oh.
This, and we all hung out after every day, and that kid, when he first showed up, he had like a book about junkies, he had like watched some YouTube, and he started asking me questions about.
He said that kid. He's talking about the guy who plays the main character in a movie he directed. That's such a weird way to talk.
About it, and I would try to fill him in as best as possible. But since the writing was done by us and Matt, he kind of got our sensibilities.
Wasn't that a weird swallow?
So did Devin, from just hanging out with us, try to help.
So interestingly, he seems completely wasn't paying it.
Oh, that's good.
So immediately.
There's this.
Yeah.
Nick, what about you? How often do you find yourself having the same sort of comic tenor as your father?
Well, I try to be funny whenever I can, but I don't really know. I don't know.
You may have thought that
Dude, he is so strange. I don't really know. Like, now, being strange does not make you guilty. Not by any means. Being strange does not mean you're a criminal. Lots of people are strange. Lots of people are weird, okay? Lots of weird people don't commit crimes. I mean, everybody is weird if they're not you, right? Like, so the thing is, apparently his sister lives like across the street from the parentals. So on Sunday, a massage therapist had shown up at 2 p.m. for a scheduled massage session with Rob. And nobody came to the door. So she called the daughter, who lives across the street, and the massage therapist left. The daughter then came over, opened the door, goes in, finds her dad, runs out, calls the police, tells the police, "You need to look at Nick, he's dangerous." That was her quote. Now our boy Action Jackson is defending him in court. So he does have one of the best attorneys that money can afford you right now. Creepy. Dude, it's like you're not even safe. Like, you're not safe in your own home. You're not safe around the people you love. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely nuts. It's just that spoiled ass. You know, he didn't. My dad likes baseball and I like basketball. Where. Like, okay. You could find something else that you like to do together, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, my daughter loves to play video games, like the hard kind, Call of Duty and stuff. Like, I say the hard kind because there's so many buttons. I don't like that. I'll play little video games on my phone, and she'll play her little hard video games. We can sit together and do our own. I mean, it's weird. It's weird, and a lot of circumstantial evidence. Obviously, we don't have any physical evidence, hasn't been released, but pretty sure he took his parents, he got mad at him and killed him. That's crazy. That is, in fact, crazy. Okay, let's see. Next week, what day is Christmas? Do you guys know? Hold on. What day is Christmas? Okay, this time next week, I'll be celebrating Christmas with my kids, so I probably won't come live. The week after, though, maybe on the 2nd, we can ring in the new year. That'd be fun. We'll see. My son is coming into town. I'm not sure how he's going to get home, so I might actually have to drive. I don't want to. Maybe I'll put him on the bus. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like, I do not want to drive to Austin and back. It's like 6. I mean, he could drive down, but then I'm in a car for 7 hours. Anyhow, we'll figure it out. I may go live on the 2nd. I just had tried to make 2 videos about some Texas legal updates, and my mic wasn't working. So I'm about to redo those. You'll see some new videos with some Texas legal updates if you're interested in Texas real estate law. I'm trying to think what else. I'm at a loss. That's all I can think of right now. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope all of you have an excellent holiday. Okay. I don't care what you celebrate. I hope you, in the next 2 weeks of your life, get some goddamn relaxation. Okay. Get to actually chill. Stay away from the news. Don't look at what that idiot president of ours is doing. Don't. Just chill. All right. That's what I hope for everyone, that you get 2 good weeks of chill and we come back in 2026 and we fucking kill it. That's the goal. Thank you for coming. I'll see you soon.